Here we go, class trial time. Check my Discord server. Well, I mean, I can, but I don't want to because I need to alt-tab out the game. So I'll do it after we go through this. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient the elevator in Funhouse was. Probably true. The elevator continued to shake. It descended deeper and deeper. Suddenly, it stopped like it always does. The door opened. Nice. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground, but it's so exhausting to discuss useful things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey,
Don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
now I'm really angry.
Otherwise I'll roll a dice and based on the result I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. Holy shit, what an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Bruv. Now then, let's get on with it at once. Get a move on, boys and girls. That's how it begins. I hoped this world would never happen again. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. It's gonna happen for a 5th time as well, right? And a 6th time as well. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to unfold. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I've ever met. Truly, he was a man more than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer. Boom, 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 boom. One of us. Dun. Damn, bro. Dun. So I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Holy shit, let's go. I feel like this is going to be a hard trial. This is going to be really confusing. Okay. By that, affected general plates. Alright, that's all I've got. Okay. Let's go. This is gonna be hard.
Now then, during the class trial, if you vote correct, I'll punish it. I'm sure you got. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch.
Oh shit, rabbit curry.
Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane! You seem to have
Oh my god, Akane drooling. I lost.
from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yeah, because the fucking alarm was going crazy.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not.
I
You're
lost.
much classier
Flexible
than that.
legs. I lost.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits really
Oh, I
easy.
lost.
We
The
just happened to run
splits.
into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall,
Okay.
we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
We don't know who it is, Akane.
It's
Chill.
definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
The hammer?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right? Huh? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
Know what the weapon was just by looking? Okay, here we go. Proof bullet time. How many have I got? Like 5, right? Yeah, of course. My dude. I have like 7 bullets. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
I guess we should figure out the weapon.
7 bullets!
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
7
No,
fucking
the
bullets.
hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Okay.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Surprise. How many times was the weapon? Look, like he said, it looks like that's the case, but...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Okay, wait.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Jane?
That pillar, huh?
Pillar fragments, broken doorknob.
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
What is it, bro?
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
No, I can't agree with him.
I guess we should figure
What
out
is it?
the weapon first.
The
Jane?
weapon was right there at the scene
Pillar
of the
fragments,
crime.
broken doorknob.
That
Wire?
pillar, huh?
We're
No,
on the
the
floor.
hammer. The killer used
No, it wasn't a
that
surprise, he
hammer
was tied up.
and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right.
Wait.
It was a surprise beating.
Bruv!
I guess we should figure
Oh, I'm
out
gonna
the
struggle.
weapon first.
The weapon was
Jane.
right there at the scene of the crime.
There's only 2
That pillar,
prompts.
huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that and beat the crap out of him.
No.
I guess we should
Not
figure
that.
out the weapon first.
The weapon
Broken
was right
doorknob.
there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
There's over pillar.
No, the killer used and beat the crap out of him.
Wasn't that?
I guess we should figure out the
New
weapon
looking
first.
hammer.
The weapon was
Damn.
right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
I don't know. I think I would either agree or object.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
What I got? Pillar fragments. Okay. Jane was wrapped around the handles of the door of the back of Grip Tower. Pillar fragments. Nekomaru's body. However, there are no fragments on top of his body. Okay. Block. Doorknob. I don't know, mate. I don't
The
know.
weapon
I'm
was
kind of
right there at the
clueless.
scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Okay, we're just gonna have to try and error at this point.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar.
No, the killer used and beat the crap.
Oh, there you go.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, it wasn't the hammer. Of course, it was clean.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Clean.
A lot
Of
of
course.
oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the
Yeah,
hammer.
just get rid of the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Baby gangster.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste
Nice
of
one, dude.
time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon,
Okay, the
right?
pillar. You tried that.
I see!
Pillar.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got
You tried lifting it up. You know that, Akane.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Can't lift it. It's no use.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Dropped it on himself.
Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess
The
you're
pillar. What time was it? The massive noise. Word suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Kenny school life was apparently ruled as suicide. Oh, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would
But
do
that's
it.
a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon
Hey,
we
bro,
can
it's...
think of.
Hey, it's...
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Go back to...
For
Trigger Happy
reals?
Havoc, bruv.
Yes,
Honestly, what's up, Bluekin?
for reals.
I see.
For reals?
So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Okay. What is it? His goodnight button?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Why?
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Why?
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Okay, there's something... Wait. Didn't murder Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Pillar fragments.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Pillar fragments.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia.
Wait, we have to go
I'm
back.
getting hella
I ain't using an
excited.
IGN guide. You can suck
There's no
out,
need
yeah?
to lift that.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Bitch ass.
No, that's wrong!
Told you, bitch. You're a fucking IGN guide. Yes.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
IGN my ass,
Fragments
mate.
were scattered beneath
The only thing I use
Nekomaru's
IGN
body,
guides for,
but there weren't any on top
fucking
of his
Persona 5 crossword puzzles,
body. If the
okay?
pillar had been tipped over and
Because
crushed,
that shit's weird.
the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it
He must
go
have bashed his head on
already.
it. Oh. Oh. They said good night, and he bashed his head on it.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Right?
I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Oh no, Nagito's going into his...
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the
Man,
pillar
it's supposed
was
to be
used
knowledgeable.
to kill.
Knowledge.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Okay, chain?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
What is the
Of
ultimate
course I
weapon?
know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent
Okay, dude.
catalyst, which flows
Chill out.
out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
This man's going off, mate. Chill.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark davers of
Rude.
destruction.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate
What is
weapon?
it?
In
Oh,
order to
mate.
clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're
Hey,
supposed
Brukin,
to
bro,
be the
listen.
symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Okay,
Except
dude.
for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway,
What does he mean?
we
What, that
must
I'm
first
fucking, I'm a
clarify
normal
the
human
secret
being?
of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense,
Okay,
but
he's
Miss
simping.
Sonia's
He's
beautiful
simping.
voice is
Chill.
so soothing.
Faux show. I shall
Why
leave
is she
this
talking like
matter to
this?
your discretion.
Faux show. What? The 2 houses are connected to the tower in the middle. And they don't find a proof that completely contradicts that. The compass? Strange feeling.
In truth,
What is it?
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, the what? The
So
wire?
that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
What is it? Wall clock.
It's weird to say they're both the same
Doorknob.
place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Doorknob.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10
Should we
years
doorknob, right?
before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay. Whole time I've been thinking the 2 towers are the same building, but that's the only mystery. There's no way Nagito would mention it.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Oh, I'm done, dude.
Damn it!
Brukin's never played it, that's why he thinks it's trash. Okay. Come on.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are
It's
actually
a
the
murder
exact
mystery
same
novel.
place.
If you don't like that as a game, then
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
I like murder mysteries. I
really
like
it?
detective shit.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Okay, it's not doorknob.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue
Bro.
with this, Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Good night, Button.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Strange feeling.
Is that really it?
I don't know, mate.
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
And
Could be a
the
con,
walls are
right?
different colors.
I don't know. I don't know, mate. I don't know.
In truth, Strawberry Tower are actually the exact same.
Oh, there you go.
No, that's wrong.
Saki? No, there's no Saki yet. Maybe later on.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
Come on.
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
And we went to Strawberry Hall. He was there.
But
First.
when we went to Strawberry Tower
180.
from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Yes.
I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
We never figured
Bow
out.
down.
What? What do you mean?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
No, because nobody can be in
We
there.
were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things
Okay,
around.
Monokuma doesn't involve himself in.
Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake. Oh my god, Rebuto. Okay. I think gonna be about.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
Well,
I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Monokuma doesn't get involved. Are you kidding me?
There are many different ways.
I have no idea where Sonya's from.
The
Nova
body in the
Scotia.
pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Are you kidding me? I'm done, dude. I'm done. I was like one away.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Run it. Advance.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Monokuma wouldn't do that.
Forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
No. No! No, he could not.
There are many different ways.
Mono.
The body and the pillar
Right?
could have been moved.
Mono.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh yeah.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Okay, we're gonna hit him. We're gonna
Seems you
find
have
out.
forgotten.
Come in.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
No, that was wrong. Shit.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. Crap! It
That was
seems
wrong?
you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear, the
Jane,
pillar,
right?
the body, everything at the crime scene.
No?
Crap!
No?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Oh my god, I'm done, dude.
Damn it! There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I've run out of cuts. I can't with this.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
Listen, it's not Papega, bro.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
It's actually hard.
Moving the body and the pill, that might be hard even for
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body could have moved it all. Easy as pie.
Okay, that's 2 things that I have to hit.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Okay, what is a Robo-Bear? What is that?
You have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
I don't know. Everything. Literally everything, right?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene? It seems you have forgotten.
I don't know what I'm supposed to...
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
I don't know what I'm meant to use against her.
Crap!
Done.
It
I'm
seems
done.
you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Oh!
Allow me to cut through
Hell
those
yeah.
words.
There we go.
Moving the body and pillar is possible.
Of course.
It would have been impossible to
A
move
liquid.
the oil on the floor.
Huh?
Liquid.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then
Easy, mate.
it's impossible to think it was moved.
I was on the last life as well.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome
Sim.
to watch.
So what really happened? Does
Tim
that-
Soda.
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the 2 towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or 2 different buildings,
Isn't it kind of bad though? Hey, Sonia?
No,
Mystery that ties into the secret of the funhouse. We don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. The only thing we can do is rely on one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this.
Nagito's the only one
My
who
turn was coming up.
saw what happened.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine. What's he talking about? So why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Something happened to
How
it?
do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
The
I see!
life-threatening game?
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
A window.
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very
What?
strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, It might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Yep. You retrieve the small digital camera.
See? This is it.
Oh, you finally get to see? Oh,
Let me explain it to you again.
interesting. Okay. Right. That's the tower?
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. From the secret room within the final dead room.
Okay. So that's Strawberry Hall?
But don't you think it's weird?
Where's Grape
If
House?
the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Where's the Grape House?
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
The logic dive. Makes sense in this picture. Oh.
Here!
There's no Grape House. What's up, Prox? Some crazy shit's happening, mate.
The structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was.
Yeah, we missed some crazy shit,
Grape
bro.
House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Nothing there.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
You just said there's lots of things that don't make sense. Means there are other contradictions contained in it. The trees? What doesn't make sense? This? Trees, I guess, because I wasn't on the Funland?
Here!
Yeah. Here!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange.
We're above ground.
This
We're
photo
above ground.
doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests
We're high
it
in
was
the
taken
towers.
from higher up.
Nagito is Chad. People like Nagito and hate him. He's like a love-hate guy. Okay.
In
From what I
summary,
understand.
this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an
Underneath?
illusion spell cast by
It's underneath.
Monokuma's cursed eye?
The Strawberry House is above. Grape House is directly
From this
underneath.
point on, do your own thinking. Now that
Right?
you finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope,
Or not.
you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
For one time? Wait, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up, you showed up, how did you even come in?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second
There's a
floor of Grape
shortcut
House,
or
right?
some shit? The hatch,
Asking
right?
you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
They're overlapping?
What does it mean?
How are they overlapping rooms? Was that the thing just now? Another hint to figure out the mystery behind the funhouse structure. The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. In the photo we took, I might be able to find the answer if I think about it. Is it logic dive? Logic dive, okay. Time to do some Rayman funky board. Let's go. Oh shit, SSX tricky in this bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Boost. Oh! I forgot triangles to jump. Boom. Oh shit. Wait. Oh! That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair, dude. Question 1. Strawberry House and Grape House both exist. They exist. Okay. Bro. That's not fair, man. Those random shapes. Oi! That's not fair. I'm 1 HP. Oh, I'm done, dude. Yep, you're gonna come up there. Game's cucking me, man. Oh! Bruv. Okay, question 2. Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or 2 different buildings? They're the same building, they have to be. They're the same building, bruv. They have to be, yeah. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bro, I can't die or I'm dead. Like, oh, I mean, obviously. I can't die or, like, that's it. Like, I have to reset. I have to reset! Come on. Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House with each other? Oh, shit. Vertically, right? They have to be vertically. Hell yeah! We did it, mate. Let's go. We didn't die.
It's all coming together.
Hell yeah, we did it. It's all coming together, mate.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
We're on it.
There's
We're in
only
it.
one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Grape House is on the ground.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the 2 houses aren't 2 different 3-story buildings. They're actually 1 6-story building?
Yeah.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Right? Floor above Grape House.
I see! On top of Grape House.
The Strawberry House is at the
Strawberry
top.
House is located.
Grape House is on the bottom ground floor.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Uh-huh.
Oh, snap. I never expected
snap.
that the 2 houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The 2 houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes.
Do that, right?
A quadrilateral and a hexagon.
Yeah, then you could just do rectangles in between. So it's 3 hexagons, and then just 3 rectangles on top. Oh, there you go. Pog. There you go. Analyze. In depth. Enhance.
Regarding the tower, we fully
Holy
believe the
shit.
2 houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
So Nagito was on top, on that very top floor. Where he took the picture.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Oh, okay, good one, dude. We got Kuma'd.
Don't you think a
Kuming,
building
we're
full of
Kumas.
so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those 2 houses exist on different floors in the same
So there's
building.
so there's an elevator linking you to the first strawberry floor, so the 4th floor to the 1st floor.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Like that,
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
right? So I had to look.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
But that's why the door wouldn't open? Was a lift as well?
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss
Got
Sonia.
Fazbed.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Okay, simp, chill. Simp soda, mate. Okay, strange feeling. Let's see what they have to say.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No, it can't be.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
It wasn't fake.
Up, just pick one of them.
Okay, wait. Yeah, listen. It's different, mate. It's
I'm gonna
different.
solve this mystery in a flash.
Good night.
And hurry up, dumbass.
Chain.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Monokuma
You mean
file.
a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent!
I'm probably gonna die here.
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one.
I'm probably gonna die. I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm gonna solve this.
And hurry up.
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
I'm dead. Died. Bruv. We go again. We go again.
We will never give up.
We will never give up. We'll never give up. Alright, we go again. We go again. Alright. What do we actually have this time? What do we have? Monokuma file? Wire. Goodnight button. Tip over pillar. Okay. Doorknob. Or the strange feeling. Let's see.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And
Wire.
hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Couldn't it be?
You mean a fake body?
There's no way.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Oh, I fucked it. I'm retarded.
I'm gonna solve this mystery.
And hurry up.
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Oh. That wasn't it.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry
Wire.
up, dumbass.
Good night button.
One of the
Pull the
bodies in
pillar,
one of the
chain.
towers
Broken doorknob.
was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
It's not a dummy.
I'm gonna solve this.
And hurry up.
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Good night.
And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Okay, stop that. Trial and error. There's only two
I'm gonna
options.
solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Sucky sucky?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
That's it.
And hurry up, dumbass.
If we do
One of the
this.
bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
It should be possible to...
You're magnificent!
No fair! You...
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
I'm gonna solve this.
And hurry up.
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
No, that's wrong.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a
Oh,
flash.
sucky sucky. It's one of these answers.
And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Bruv, it has to be something with like the items that are there, otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy!
Go
I'm
on.
gonna solve this.
And hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a...
Hey, there we go.
No, that's wrong. Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Huh? Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
I just forgot what he said. That the parts are carefully arranged with the assemble the body all move too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
Don't tell me he did it, bro.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
That's what they want you to think.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
An elevator as well?
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things
A
to
dumb
different
waiter.
floors in the same building?
Dumb waiter? Oh no, it's gonna be Handman's Gambit. Right? Oh god, okay. Elevator. Elevator. Oh? Oh, it's only giving me O's, what? D? Elevator, right? Yeah, elevator, man. Come on, it's easy, obvious. Elevator. I need L-E Bay. Oh shit. T, I need T's. Fuck. Boom. There we go.
I got it!
Also an elevator.
You must be talking about an elevator.
Uh-huh.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported
It's
using
like a dumb
an
waiter. It just
elevator?
goes up and down in the same thing.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the hall goes up and down like an elevator.
Like that.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
Yep.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it...
So if we go down with the
sometimes when I
lift
press the door button,
on that side,
it's
it also goes down.
to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on.
Of course.
If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when
furrow's
you enter
off.
from Grape Tower?
Make
And
us
a
think.
picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Because the door's already there, they're in the wall.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Who broke it?
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
It had to be.
When you see people and things, make
Had to
sure
be.
you focus on
Thank
the
you for the
good
follow.
parts instead of the bad.
It had to be an elevator. That doesn't make sense for it to be anything else.
What did
Like-
you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
What hasn't changed?
Fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Like what? The pillars, right? They're all heavy? Oh, I guess not. Includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about this stuff for a while now. Body, pillar, oil. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they were moved with the elevator. They're all on the floor?
I see!
Anything that was on the floor?
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And? Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure
Because
that out,
there's
we'll
a
have the
pre-made
answers.
door. It's a pre-built door. It's like it's already
The
there.
reason is because that
Right?
elevator has something unique about it.
It's there. It's like there. It's already there. It's like a. It's like a. Only enter one side at a time. Only the floor moves? Okay. So there's a floor elevator.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Just that.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant from the beginning. Like it's the tower, but it's just the floor that moves. Yes.
Which means on the first
That's
floor
what I
of
mean
Great
by an
Tower,
elevator. Obviously
door
the whole
on
room
far
doesn't
back wall
move.
had a strawberry design.
It's just the this.
And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Because those are already there. Those like doors.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
probably just for show.
They just show. They just show doors.
Just
Throw us
for
off.
show. Why
Throw
would
us off.
something like that
That was to make us
necessary?
think that they were
So we'd
joined.
falsely believe that
Yes,
the doors
there you
were
go.
connected to where their picture signified.
Yes.
It
That-
was
that's how we
actually
thought.
very effective. Because of that,
That's what we thought it was
totally
like.
misunderstood
It's
the
not.
building's structure.
Said they're overlaying
I
each
get
other.
it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what is the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower?
Isn't that Nekomaru's chain?
It was probably
Yeah, the
wrapped
chain,
there
right?
by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Said I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but hold on. Chain? Thought that the Strawberry Tower Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. If you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Exactly.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They
all a
destroyed the
throw off.
button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Like what?
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
The elevator?
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
It rotates 180.
But does this reflect reality?
Remember? It rotates 180.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry
Yeah, it rotates
House,
180. We
Strawberry
know, man,
Hall
we
is
know.
on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exactly
The house goes,
opposite
it goes
sides of the
up
tower.
and down, but spins. It goes
Answer
up
me,
and down.
fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
If houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. Back when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. Back was facing the elevator in the Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. Can I break through? Okay. So we're gonna talk about what are we talking about? What?
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you,
What was the Kane's account?
the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
Get their sudden appearance.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Hold up.
If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However,
I got it.
at both, if the contact elevators, the towers are in opposite directions.
What?
Damn it!
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your...
It's clearly contradictory.
What do you
What's with
mean?
this iron curtain of teamwork?
Okay, wait. We need to look at our truth bullets. Kane's account. What did she say? A rumbling noise at around 5:30. Okay, that's not relevant. We saw Mara walking towards the first floor of Strawberry House. Okay. Alright. He was gonna go down. Wall clock. Contact elevator.
The
Oh,
elevator should
Kazuchi's
move.
account.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, if the the towers are in opposite directions.
No? Are you kidding me?
If the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at
What am I
both
using?
houses, if the contact elevator is behind you,
Bruv?
the towers are in opposite directions.
I don't know. I know.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
Doorknob.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not
However, if the the towers are in opposite directions.
Died. I got no clue. The elevator moves vertically, yeah, because it's a tower. They're both towers. The tower is joined with like the rooms stacked up on top of each other. So Strawberry is above Grape.
We will never give up!
So you got three octagon floors of Grape, and then above it is 3 rectangles of Strawberry. And then they both have elevators on their first floors. into the tower. But they're saying that... What was it? What was their point? About the elevator, right? So...
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However,
bravo, I
the
missed it.
contact elevator is behind you.
What was Kazuchi's account? Apparently the compass needs to span 180. Oh.
The towers are in opposite.
Which means you're...
It's clearly
What's with this iron
I got it.
teamwork?
I got it. Here you go. Kazuchi's was the 180 degrees. So
The two houses are
The
we
elevator
go.
should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
there we go. I was
No,
being
that's
retarded.
wrong.
I just need to look up what the account is and then there you go. Yes. Got it.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
I was rotating.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180
So rotate an
degrees.
elevator.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once
There's
you arrive
outside.
at the other house.
What is this
right?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory fucking lift, bro? What is this?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our
Weird
right
shit.
side when we arrived
It's like
at
Charlie and the
Grape
Chocolate Factory. It was around the outside.
House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
What is this, mate?
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
I mean, it is a funhouse.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't
What, Splatoon?
really need
Maybe
to be
later, I don't
structurally
know.
practical,
But
it
today,
makes
we've been
for
playing a lot of
some
Splatoon.
Splendid fun.
Wouldn't you feel it go around? Well, there's an elevator. So I think in an elevator, you don't know when it's going up or down, you know? You don't know when an elevator goes up
You
or down.
say I'm inhuman.
You can't
but
feel
I'm
it.
just a bear.
Maybe that's
who
just
was
me.
never human to begin with.
Like, when I go in a lift,
From these
right?
lowly
I can't tell if it goes up or
humans.
down.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse.
All I know
right?
is that,
Now
like,
let's
it's
start
going in the
talking
direction
about
that I
the important
pressed
stuff.
for it to go. Right?
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know?
The
What is
octagon.
the
Pentagon.
octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what it
And Nagito
octagon
reminds me of
means,
Hey,
you can
right?
solve this
He doesn't
simple
like
mystery
explaining shit.
easily.
It's like you're meant to know. What is it? What, an octagon is an 8-sided shape.
See,
Everyone knows that. What?
if I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I
Yes.
didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute
What do you
reserve
mean?
course student,
It's a basic shape.
knowledgeable.
Are you kidding me, dude? Are you fucking
guess I
kidding
should
me?
continue listening.
Everyone knows you've got parallel
Where is the
lines,
place befitting of the name
triangles,
Octagon?
quadrilaterals, pentagons, hexagons. What's the 7-sided shape? Dedagon, right? It's like the suspicious spot. What's suspicious? Where's suspicious? What? Oh, I'm losing health.
Here!
That looks suspicious to me.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Right?
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Mm-hmm.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Oh,
That's basically the gist of it.
5 head.
True identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room.
Oh, the octagon is on. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. The octagon is around the first floor of the first rectangle.
In actuality, that place contained various
Okay.
weapons.
So it's just a long like octagonal floor around the rectangle. Okay.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
This is crazy.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
How does that work?
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Use the building? What is this?
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
How?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Ow, how does that happen?
Truly
How?
deserves to be called the ultimate
It got
weapon.
crushed by the lift or the elevator? What does this mean? Trial break. Suspended. We need a fucking break for this trial, bruv. Holy shit.
Hiya!
How did he use an elevator? To kill him? How'd that work? What to figure out? That's a class break, so we've got like another halfway through. Resume. Okay, let's go again.
Hello. I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Okay.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
No, right, we're always saving. It's come on to me. Thank you. Back to it, right?
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important.
Chuck is just like, yo,
What's
hey,
really important
it is what it is.
the killer who used
It
the
is what it
building
is. I didn't
structure.
expect it, but it
But
is what
who's
it is.
Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping
How
stone.
much money does
for your
bits
hopes.
give you? Honestly, I've got no clue. It's the equivalent of what you buy it for.
Retract?
So like 10,000 bits, I think is $100. $100 is 10,000
I'm
bits.
disappointed too, you know.
So
If
one
this was
bit
murder
is
for the
literally,
sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice
like one bit
myself.
is like nothing. Okay, I think
You say such
1 bit is a
falsehoods
cent.
per
Okay,
usual.
I think that's what it is. 1 bit is a
There's
cent.
no
Yeah.
such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
1,000 bits is $10.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's
So
just
yesterday,
leave it alone
somebody,
and find out who
I think
killed
Xe
Coach
gave
Nekomaru
me.
as fast as we
Yesterday,
can.
Xe gave me like 700 bits. That's like $7.
Just so
£7.
you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
If the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed
That's the
Nekomaru.
point. Not what, well, not what they used, how they used it.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
How did they do it? How is that even possible? Probably damaged. The beaten sensitive of a blunt object? When he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death? Crushed? No? Okay, I thought it was crushed. That was my first suspect. What else we got here? Falling? Do you think he fell?
I see.
He fell off the elevator.
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
How?
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
That's the only way, right?
Did you forget how the elevator
He
functions?
really fell?
When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
He fell?
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You
Some,
should burn in
who
the
pushed him
flames
then?
of
He took
hell.
full damage.
But my
Who
gut is
pushed
going
him?
crazy right now.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove? I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident. I need to solve the mystery next. Wasn't Fuyuhiko strong going down to the 4th floor at 5 AM? Fuyuhiko's account, right? Yeah, I need Fuyuhiko's account. Something about Fuyuhiko saw him at like 5 AM.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside,
Oh, they put him to
the
sleep.
other door won't open.
Oh, they put him to sleep.
Which means the elevator...
That must be
Oh.
the threshold of that elevator.
They put him to sleep, so they didn't know.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible to shove...
Then, how about after locking they moved the elevator and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget... As long as there's a moving...
Hey,
No, that's wrong.
there we go. They put him to sleep with his button.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Sleep
If
mode.
Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with
Yeah, that's the only thing now that we need to figure out. He would have just gone down. If he was on the floor, on the 4th floor, he would have just gone down with it.
There would have been no drop
But
for
what
him
was
to
he
fall
on?
and die from. Yes.
What was he on?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Where did he create the drop inside the elevator when Nekomaru... So it was definitely on the 1st floor. We just need to figure out how he fell from the 4th floor to the 1st floor. I seem to have an idea. He was chained? Right? He was on sleep mode. Oh, the wire. He was tied to something, right? He was tied to the doorknob?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
Chain.
to think about the arrangement, right?
Wire.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
I think the wire did it.
Oil on the floor.
Oh, we haven't found it out yet.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Doorknob?
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki...
Silence, pest!
Don't be... What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh, he's actually simping. He's actually simping. Nekomaru's inside the elevator. How can you create a different? He was tied to something. He had to be tied.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Okay,
So
I
you're
guess.
telling us all
Chain?
to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
I don't think it's the hammer.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Oh, doorknob? Wait.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
Then this is a sucky
to
agree.
think about the arrangement.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Wire.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Okay. He was tied to the pillar. Could he?
If you arrange
Oh, he
it
couldn't
a
have been.
certain way,
Couldn't have been tied to the pillar because the pillar would have gone down with the lift.
Elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Doorknob?
Isn't it about time we...
What about the oil on
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Don't know.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Wire.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
The oil was caused from when he fell. But the oil wasn't there until he fell hit the floor.
Right?
Pillar?
That arrangement is...
The hammer?
The hammer is suspicious.
Okay, it's not the hammer.
If you arrange it a certain
Chain.
way,
You can cause the drop.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement. The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I'm saying he was tied to something.
If you
Yeah,
arrange it a
he had to be
certain
if you think about it, right?
you can cause the drop.
Okay. He fell
So
on the
you're
pillar
telling
to
us
the
all
left of the door.
To
He
think
dented
about
his
the
head. He
arrangement,
fell.
right?
He fell after the wire broke.
That
Dented his
arrangement
head,
is...
and that's what caused him.
The
The
hammer
pillar
is
fell down.
suspicious.
Same time. Okay. Hang on.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about
So
the
what
oil?
are we actually talking
Doorknob on
about
the
here?
floor. How about we all shut?
Silence! Don't.
What if I start to enjoy
What
it?
are we talking about here? So what's the main objective? Nekomaru is inside the elevator. How can you create a difference? He was tied to something for sure.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Okay. The wire.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
He had a wire attached to him, which means he was
So
he
you're
was
telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
so nothing to do with the hammer.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
He dented his head on the pillar.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
There we go.
I agree with that.
There we go. Got it. Boom. The wire on the doorknob.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a
Uh-huh.
loop.
We got it.
If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would
He was
have been
literally
suspended
hanging in midair. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna
That's
fall.
right. He was suspended in midair.
When he woke up.
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode, tied the tip of the wire into a knot, and hung it on the doorknob to the
Aha,
fourth
we got it
floor.
right. We knew it.
With that, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor of Grape Tower
And then he woke up. And we're like, yo, shit, there you go.
and suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung!
Mans was just
And
chilling.
like-
Like that. What's up, disclosure?
You better not finish that sentence.
Mans was just chilling
the
upside
killer
down.
took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
What is it?
What if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
No, his chest clock, remember?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
But he fell at 5:30, right? Right? The radio clock. He fell at like 5:30.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's
I
no
ran out
one
of
in the
cards.
tower to push him off. There's no way they could
I
do
ran out of
that.
cards.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
There we go.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
The clock.
Nekomaru should have still been. If he was sleeping, there's
No.
no way he could do. Now's the time. But in that case, you still won't be able to explain moving the elevator with Nekomaru. It's just impossible. End of story.
Hang on. I got it wrong.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been asleep.
There you go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Boom. Boom. And how many cut through those
What do you
words?
think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside
He
down?
started panicking, and then he caused himself
What
to
are you
fall.
saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
Start panicking.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
Uh-huh.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire
Come
was
on.
hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality,
So he's not
the
moving,
marks
and
caused
then as
by
soon as he
wire
wakes up,
were near
the
tip of
panic gonna make him
doorknob,
fall.
Right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob
Doorknob
to
broke.
break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried
He
to
just
do
thought the
something
wire
about
would
it.
slip off and he would fall. Okay, so I should use my full power. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into the grabbing the doorknob with both hands. Here it comes. Incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Oh yeah, the doorknob didn't break. Hang on. And what's that clue left? Then that's the clue Nekomaru left us
see.
behind for us?
So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said.
If I'm sleeping upside down, my dick better get... Oh, okay,
I'm
dude.
just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
Oh
If
my
I'm a
god, he's a
fucking pig, you
simp.
can
He's
say so.
he's upgraded from simp to cuck. Dude, he's upgraded from simp to cuck. Oh my god, dude. He's gone from I love you, Miss Sonia, Sonia, I love you. Oh, Sonia. Sonia to cool. Step on my balls, Sonia. Oh my god.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Step on my balls.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets up on
Holy
this.
shit.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course.
He hit his head on the
you know
pillar.
that.
Fly over the pillar.
I see.
Boom.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that...
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered,
Mhm.
and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not
just
even
smashed his
clear
head on
if
the pillar.
killer intended that,
Knocked it
or
down.
if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was
The alarm
set
was set for 7:30. I can't
a.m.?
deny that. Can't deny that.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower
Me
at 7
can.
in the
Oh.
morning.
Sorry, mommy.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up with a little town like this, just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There'd definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. What is it? Time. There's a radio clock, right? But it just adjusts to,
We headed for Grape Tower.
the radio clock. It adjusts to the
Before
correct
7
time.
a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Oh no! I
Nekomaru
fucked it.
died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time... One of those must be an illusion.
The killer they probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
There you go, it's a radio clock.
No, that's wrong.
How close? We got like 2 more chapters. Well, we're finishing this chapter off now. There's another
the
chapter
clock
over there.
inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Absolutely no
Maybe
way.
The clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's
What
no
was the time?
possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Logic dive? Oh no, logic dive. Here we go again. It was 7:30, but I got a fucking logic dive. Fucking SXX tricky out here again. Let's go. Alright. Oh shit. Oh! Jump! 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 Question 1. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The murder happened, the time in the building. Time. What was it? The time, right? Oh yeah. Okay. Go. Okay, I probably should slow down a bit because this shit's gonna get a bit tricky. Oh shit! I have to jump now? Are you kidding me? This is actually SSX tricky. Holy shit. Bruv. Which clock was tampered with? Both, right? Nakamura's clock. Ah! Oh, fuck. It was yellow. The building's clocks. Ready? What are the building clocks messed with? How? No, because Nekomara's couldn't be tampered with because his is accurate. No matter what, his is accurate. Which means the building ones are the wrong. That's what it means. The building ones are wrong because you can't mess with Nekomaru's clock. It's radio based, which means it picks up the real accurate time. It's like your mobile. You can only tamper with it if you manually get it. Which house had the wrong time? Strawberry, right? Or it could be both. Oh, I already wished you could try and trick it out and try and go to the other side. What is this? 3 houses? Both. Apparently it's both. Yeah. I was trying to phase it out by jumping to the other side. Okay, it's both houses. There you go. Okay.
It's all coming together.
Here we go.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
So the clocks were messed
What
with.
if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
So what time was it then?
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
2 hours? I think it was 2 hours, right? His clock was set to 7:30. We thought it was 2 hours before. Okay.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death
Clock's alarm timer.
was clearly 7:30 a.m.
No, it had to be before that.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be?
No, it was that.
In our time.
5:30, right?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Hang on. Counts. 5:30.
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
5:30.
The type to let.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that.
That's when Akane
It
heard the
does
noise.
not exist in this world.
Okay, I have to agree with some shit.
If the time in the building was all, then we can only rely on the time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, in our time.
Are there any clues that can...
If only I heard the sound when he...
There we go.
I agree.
Akane heard it. Boom. Go.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when
5:30.
Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it.
It was set for 2 hours behind.
It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
It was actually
We heard
7:30
that noise too.
at that time.
was
We thought it was
when we were
5:30.
at the Strawberry
It was actually
House
7:30.
Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
Okay. 5:30 is more. It's likely the answer to how much time was off. 2 hours, right?
I see!
Yeah.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2
Uh-huh.
hours? That much?
We were
Bruh.
starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Oh, because of his
If you
clock.
messed with the clocks and used a
Of
specific
course.
thing,
He made
you'd
us
definitely
think.
get
He made
Nekomaru
all
to
of
the
us
tower
think that it
alone,
was too early.
right?
So we said, yo, fuck this, we're going back to bed.
From there,
Right?
the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all.
But
it
yo,
means.
fuck this, I ain't getting up. Too early, mate. Okay. Where's the, Tai Chi?
I see.
Monokuma Tai Chi.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time.
Uh-huh.
But that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
So he got up at 7.
That's right.
Go to it.
In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Got knocked out for a little bit.
When I witnessed
7:30, yeah?
Nekomaru early in the morning,
That was at... When was that?
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru
7.
around 5 a.m.
That was 7
And
o'clock.
if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much
The man
it.
was making his way to Tai Chi. Got fucking...
At that time, he was
turned
heading
off,
over to
tied up
Monokuma
to the
Tai
door
Chi,
handle.
right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even
He didn't ask.
me yet.
He didn't ask. How outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. It was late. It was actually 7:30. Right?
You
Or is it
said
8?
Everyone,
What was the time?
including us, right?
Oh, we thought it was at 7. So yeah, it was actually 9? It was actually 9.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
It was 9
Jeez.
a.m.
What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Stubborn.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know
Okay.
I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it.
What was it?
So that's what it is. If
What?
Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Nagito?
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
He doesn't have an alibi.
You're the only one!
Nagito? Nagito?
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out. Even though the alarm was going off like crazy, you weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
Where was he?
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely
Finally, you
the
can get rid of him.
foolish talk of the weak.
He knows the
Not only
secret
did
though
I
of
not
the
hear
stuff.
the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House, but I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Okay.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
Why don't people hear it? Is
it
this to do
wasn't
with...
that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The rooms? The location rooms? Oh, the rooms. Me and Akane had shit rooms. No. Me and Akane had shit rooms. We had the creaky rooms where draft was in. There was a draft coming in because our room was shit. Okay, there was a draft. It was a horrible room. You could hear everything on the outside. Sonya and Chiaki had the nice rooms. The rooms. Got it. Okay, what's it gonna be? ROMM? Rooms? Okay, what could that be? H B D or U, what would the first word be? X U D D, okay. E? Okay, D E D what? Del. Who died? No one died yet, mate. Swift, you missed it, bro. Del what? Delo? Delo? Oh, Deluxe. 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 Deluxe room? Holy shit, this is hurting my eyes, bro. What the fuck? Deluxe rooms, right? R-O-O-O. I need 2 O's. Rooms. M. There we go. Boom. Ah. Our rooms were ass.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki, the 3 of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Very nice. Soundproof. Right? Uh-huh. It's like a... You gotta be half a soundproof rooms.
We could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve or student talent?
Man's just taking the piss, mate.
Now then, you guys must
You see my face? I was like, bro.
Right? The true identity
Bro,
of Nekomaru's killer.
What's the need for that, mate? Why?
Oh, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Can't understand what Nagito means. They're among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Self?
Crap.
Okay, I thought it was like chapter 4, right? From the first game. Alright, trial and error. Trial and error, I don't know, mate. I really have no suspicions, honestly. I have no suspicions. Okay, I'm not going to choose Chiaki because I hardly doubt it was her.
Crap.
How many's left?
You're the only one.
Gundam?
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What, but he didn't rush from his room?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
Oh, he was in the shit room.
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe
Oh,
room,
so the good
right?
one.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
He was the one who did it?
How were you able to hear that alarm?
It was Gundam? Bro, I didn't suspect Gundam at all.
Gundam?
There is only one
I
possibility.
didn't suspect Gundam at all.
You weren't in. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge.
I had no idea. I did not suspect Gundam, like, whatsoever.
Gundam. You have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing. If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left
My man was
earlier
hungry.
obviously wouldn't be
He was
able
gonna
to
eat
go
his
back.
pets.
Even though
He was gonna eat
Nekomaru's
his hamsters.
murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Uh-huh.
And once they
the
tried to
manga
go
it.
back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, The killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning
to just cooked up his hamsters, man.
Which means
There's no
they
need.
wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that
Jackie,
alibi.
I lost.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Gundam was trying to get in the deluxe room, but he couldn't. It's raucous. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the Netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. He came in at the
Why'd
time
you
of the...
come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst
He just tried to blend. He just tried to blend in with the crowd.
That's why he
The whole
couldn't
talk with the
stay
building
hidden.
was for nothing. I mean, it was the whole talk with the building was to figure out, because we thought it was two different buildings,
If those
but
two
it
had
turns out
just
that they
checked the
overlap
deluxe rooms as planned,
on top of each
that
other
would have been
vertically.
ideal, but
We didn't know that, so that we had to get that established
the moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the
in order to
lounge,
know
your plan was doomed.
how Nekomaru died.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess? The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard. Do you
Oh, man,
understand the
yo.
situation you're in right
Bruv.
now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence.
My man said, yo, my hamsters can
At
hear.
the
That's
time,
5
I
times
left
my
my
hearing.
room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it.
Okay.
We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Was it him?
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's
No, no,
obvious
no,
that
no, no,
Gundam
no,
is
no,
the
no,
killer.
Hold
I
on
know
a
he's,
second.
hang on, I know he's sweating, but like this is. If
You
we
know, Hajime,
think about back to Trigger Happy Havoc,
this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening
right?
act, you know.
Sakura died from, like, I guess, assisted.
Hey, what do you mean the class
suicide, I
trial
don't
is
know.
just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and
No, hang
finish
on.
this
Let's.
before
I want to hear
collapse
what
from
Hajime
pure
has to
hell.
say.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you.
I want him to explain himself.
Did it?
Yashu fucked up. Yeah, he fucked her up by hitting her on the head because he
At
thought
some point during the investigation,
he thought she was gonna kill
it
him
became
or
even
something, right?
weirder. What actually happened?
Yashihiro was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking hit you because." No, it was a bottle, right? She got bottled because he had the vase.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening.
But she was
act
still alive.
again.
She took poison.
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since
Okay.
the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
Yeah.
From there, After returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human...
I was gonna say, I don't think it was Gundam. I was like, well, why would it be Gundam? There's no reason for him to do it.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the
He could just eat his
destroyed the
hamsters.
elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Nagito being annoying right now.
And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
Something is wrong. A contradiction is born. There's no such thing as contradiction that can't be overcome. What is this? More bullets? Oh, mate. Mate. Okay. Let's go. What is it?
That elevator was...
Okay.
The only means of travel between the two houses.
No, there wasn't.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was
What have I got?
broken at Grape House.
Wall clock,
The
contact
killer cannot
elevator.
return to Strawberry House.
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Secret passageway, hang on.
You plan to lecture me?
This might be a Saki.
Why don't we stop this already?
Oh, I got it. I've never watched Black Clover, so I wouldn't know.
As long as that your assumption plus.
Oh, I know what to do.
The killer cannot.
Since I was at there's no
Hang on, I
question
finally
that
said it.
Would have been different.
Finally said it.
There was a secret passageway.
Uh-huh.
How much longer? Why don't we stop
Finally
this
said it.
already?
What happened is when the elevator went down and he was suspended, whoever tied him up went down with the lift. They went down on it. They went through the door, used the passageway to get back into Strawberry Room.
That
It must have.
elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Oh.
As long as that your assumption collapsed.
Plus,
That has to
the
be it, right?
broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot.
Since I was at
If it was
there's
broken.
no question that the
It would have been different.
Or if there was a...
how
Okay.
much longer? Why don't we stop this already?
So it's that one. I got it. Has to be. I'll be clueless after this if this isn't
The
it.
only means of travel between the two houses.
What? I missed it. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I missed it. I missed.
As long as that your assumption
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer
I missed the
cannot.
fucking.
since I was at there's no question that the
It would have been different.
Or if
There was a secret passageway.
I missed the
how
fucking
much
shot.
longer? Why don't we stop this already? That elevator, the only means of travel between.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
I knew it, mate. Nagito, explain it.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
There's only one person who used it.
You're the only one!
You're the only one.
Nagito, you should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Man just came out of nowhere. Was like, "Yo, what's good?" Because I showed up.
There's
Like,
a
how
secret
the fuck did you
passage
get here? The
connecting
lift's
first
broken.
floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
What is that?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're
He
right.
keeps on insulting
There's a
me
door on the floor of the
because
office,
I'm literally a normal
which is
human
on the
being. I
first
can't believe
floor of
this.
Strawberry House. After I opened the door,
Can't believe
and went
this.
down.
Yo, what's up, Dark Real?
Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Uh huh.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Yeah, secret passage,
If
right?
they use that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses.
What if I give the room a go? Does it mean I have to?
Infinity Unlimited Flame! However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
What do you mean? Of course they.
There's
What do
no
you mean?
way they didn't know.
They must have done it.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop.
They went down on the lift. They tied Mechamaru up. Went down with the lift. Went into Grape House as the lift went
There's
down.
no way I can stop.
Went up to the lounge on the
Say?
second floor, right?
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when
Okay,
I'm angry.
this motherfucker thinks he's Hulk or some shit. Right, and then you went into the secret room, right? In the lounge. To get back into Strawberry Room. To get back into Strawberry House.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say.
Mate, his words are coming everywhere.
Illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I ran out of cuts. I'm done. Done.
Can't back down.
Joel? Easy, mate. Okay. I forgot what button it was for a sec.
The passage exists. The secret passage was at the octagon.
I almost fucked up the. I forgot what button it was.
Own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
I don't know what to use. Probably means try providing the evidence the killer went to the octagon. Try providing the evidence.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
Fragments?
You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Good night. I don't know.
Damn it!
What am I using?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
fragments, right?
You could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I ran out of mate.
Even if the turbid
how did you do it before? It's crazy.
Planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay, I did it, right? Joel. Okay. Come on. Boom. Okay, what do I use?
Prove the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
What is a cur?
If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
What is that?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
There's only one appeal here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Crap! Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion. Crap! Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't at least pray to the key which dwells in the light. Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom.
The wire? Oh, he got the wire from there.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body,
Course.
the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various
Right, every
weapons and
word.
tools there.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure
What is that? I don't know what that
saw
is.
stuff like wires, hammers, and
Conquer.
chains too.
Conquer.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
So it was
If
Gundam.
that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Was it Gundam?
Seems
Why
this is
Gundam?
the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to
What, the
waste any
manga?
more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what do you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building,
Man's just stole my
Gundam tried to
spotlight.
lure only Nekomaru.
Are you kidding
The
me?
elevator was probably broken by that
Man's
point.
just said, yo, fuck
Thanks
the
to
manga.
that, Nekomaru
Yo, I'm
wasn't
gonna
able to
take
go
this
to
into my own
Great
hands. What the
Tower, which was
fuck?
supposed to be the
Are you
middle
kidding me,
point.
dude?
So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At
Man's just
that
said, yo,
time,
fuck this. I'm
we
taking
didn't know
taking
the two
control.
towers were the exact same place.
What a
Also,
knobhead.
The button in Strawberry Hall wasn't
Ego
broken,
Andy.
so he was easily
Because he thinks
able
you're a
to
bitch
enter
for having no
Strawberry
ultimate
Tower.
power.
But surprise!
Actual
Gundam was
knobhead.
waiting for Nekomaru's
Wow.
arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
No, we can't leave it on that. Doesn't
They
make
can
sense.
just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this,
Bro.
Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru
This
to
has got too many
Strawberry
loose
Tower.
ends.
There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the good
We don't get to see it in like the manga
he
view.
rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! What did you just say?
Triggered.
That
He's molding.
I didn't battle?
He's molding.
What's wrong with that?
Mess with me!
He's molding.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I
What is this?
cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
What is this?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Yo, what if he... What's up, bloody? What if he used... I have a theory, right?
Just as I thought.
I have a theory.
Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple
He
argument.
used...
It was just a mere illusion.
I have a theory. He used the hamster.
If you want
Watch.
to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitation.
He used the hamster to press the neck.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful
He can get his hamster to
lie.
go up him.
However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power.
Okay, there's too much
As
talk,
for the
bruv.
other,
If it was you, just a minute.
you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you don't really want to admit it. Just as you requested, I'll provide an argument. I'll leave you no choice. Oh, here we go again. Rock, Guitar Hero.
For the Tanaka Empire!
I have to provide the meat bone on there. Meat bone on there.
Crush as David
I forgot to reload.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crush as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
Oh, this is not my
I
eyes.
won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
This is way too dank.
Crush as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Dude.
Crush as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire!
My eyes! Got him.
It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I
four
can get
dark
behind it so
divas.
easily? This is the
Fog! We got it.
Even if you didn't
Okay,
get
the
behind
first time I
him,
didn't fuck it up.
you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh?
Are you
Oh?
seriously
Oh.
saying he used his hamsters
I said it,
to
bro.
press the
I said
button
it.
on the back of
I said,
Nekomaru's neck?
yo, this guy used the hamsters
Of course, it'd
to
be
touch the
impossible
button.
for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
I called it. Emissary of evil. In accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. So he uses his things to... Yo, go do this, okay? Why am I not shirtless? I can get banned on Twitch for that, okay? This is the Skyline Lamentation Art of Demon. Then the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru
And press the button. What is he, like fucking, what's his name? Hammond from Overwatch.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit
I
it?
admit my Dark Divas
It
are the
appears
best.
I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two
Bro, can you stop
hands.
spamming the chat, or I'm gonna have to mod like replay and get him to time me out, bro. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now I'm doing the manga. Now we can do the manga, okay? All right. Who set the lounge clock's alarm? We don't have that yet. Who was in the lounge since early morning? Fuyuhiko, but we don't have that. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? What's that say on the clock? Alarm set for 5:30 is 2:40 AM. Okay. Hold up. Mans has a stand, bro. He uses hamsters as a stand. Okay. Nekomaru's weakness is the button. That's not there either. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. That's not there. What after leaving tower? Ah, this. There you go. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? The hammer. Right? Who gathered at the lounge? Why did Nekomaru fall? Who heard the rumbling noise? Okay. Alright. G-Force. Oh, there's one I'm missing. This? Uh-oh. Messing with the base of the contact elevator. Oh no, I must have missed one, right? Hold up. The wire. Nekomaru's weakness is the button. Okay. There you go. Okay. Dog 2. Who was in the lounge this early morning? What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Nekomaru's weakness is hamsters. There you go. Who gathered at the lounge? Why did Nekomaru fall? The doorknob broke. Who heard the rumbling sounds? Okay. What does this mean? Magician's Red! Who heard the rumbling sound? Kane, right? Was it meant to be me? There we go. Okay. What else we got? Who gathered? That one? What else we got? Like 2 more pieces? Nekomaru's weakness is the button. Oh! He did it! Last stop. Okay, what time did Nekomaru see Fuyuhiko? This. He was in the lounge since early morning? Fuyuhiko. Boom! Let's go!
In this case.
Let's do it. Actor 1.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
Mm-hmm.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m.
Uh-huh. My man said, yo, 65 subs in an Omegle stream. Yes.
Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the
We're actually at 55, so we're actually 10 away.
To clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
He did that shit? How did he figure it out? I guess he used his hamsters, right?
On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m.
It was actually 7, right? Actually 7. What is Pog? Pog? You know that Pog?
Point, the killer
Pog, man.
had already messed with our perception of time.
Pog is in the chat.
In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Nice. Acto 3.
However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower, so he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
That man's got fucked. His button got touched.
The killer was waiting for him there.
Boom.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
Sleep
This
mode.
forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon.
They let him fall.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up.
Uh-huh.
Then they tied him up with a metal wire,
The
tied
Wisp
the tip of the
PFP?
wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
Old I'm so. I
After
miss
leaving
old I'm
Strawberry
so.
Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With
Very
this, the killer
five-head.
finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall.
Oh no,
But
Fuyuhiko's still
something
there.
unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others.
Man just said, yo, I'm gonna head in.
When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Ah, bang.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact,
Damn.
and died.
Decapitated.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because
It was you.
that someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
My man. Gundam. I did not expect this.
Splendid. That was splendid for a mere human.
I did not expect my man to be the killer, but
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just
damn.
cannot
She was
believe
simping over Gundam as well.
you killed Nekomaru. I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly
We'll probably have an
foe.
interesting
Let the
execution.
voting time begin!
Punishment time. Well. What did I get? B? I usually get Bs. Yep. I have a consistent B grade on all of my things.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened?
This was an interesting
Make the
trial,
right choice?
right? It was very cleverly done. But I just feel like Gundam is like not the one to do it. Like it's not like
Please pull the lever! Oh, crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
I don't know, I just feel like Gundam's not like it's meh, it's like a meh. No. Do you think should have done it? Like Soda or some shit. Considering he's actually a mechanic, he could have just done shit, I don't know. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue against it or speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct. Once again, getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Now then.
If he's decided to kill her, let's do the execution already, get this over with. Hold on, it's true that the class trial is finished, but doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
And no matter what he says, it won't change a thing. I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you want.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who lost? If the loser merely leaves, it would be just unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct. You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless while fighting him, but however, it's a great mistake.
Fine.
Nekomaru didn't fight, that is no mistake. And because he thought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
This too must
If he
be
was
the
just trying to
will of
cling to life,
causality.
there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that. So reveal them all.
Let's make history.
In the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. I devised the killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. They had a battle, mate. They had an epic battle. Nekomaru and I were in his house standing face to face with one another. Just say I expected as much from Nekomaru. Since my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. We had ourselves a stare down. In the situation, he wanted to run away. It would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose to fight that risked his life and death.
That is...
Let me tell you.
It was serious too, he gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. We would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
See it.
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting
I want to see this in
atmosphere.
full anime fight.
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an
annoyance. Annoying, you're annoying. I'm going to kill you.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed it was still wrong. I'm not argue, I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you
Must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
Weakling!
Nothing courageous about that. There is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us just to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than I have our friends kill each other. You mean you'd rather die?
Fall,
But since we were locked inside the building, everyone had to be dominated by the feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? The dog eat dog world, right?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. Say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
In a world we consider the injustice, then I will fight the world with every last fibre of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
As a violation of the natural order is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
He's saying all that to try and justify that you did. But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too, that's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
Oh man, he had the courage to die when he needed to die, that is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, I've already said I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I've betrayed you all, that is the absolute truth. Being so. Then you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here.
Oh.
Our belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
No, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that. But it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? Can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Who do you think I am? I'm Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years in the name of pandemonium is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let's be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started.
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time.
Please wait.
Too much.
I beg of you.
Huh?
Miss Sonia,
I beg of you.
I beg of you.
How pitiful.
An act so unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Trying to start for reals, right? Don't mind, however.
What is it, my 4 dark devas of
What is this?
destruction?
Only wanted to fuck Gundam.
Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared 4 dark devas of destruction.
What about the hamsters? Don't tell me the hamsters are gonna get killed as well. Give the hamsters to Sonya or something.
There is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return.
Why do you have $5.20 push-ups in your title?
That is why, until the very end.
Hey, I haven't got, bruv, I haven't got any.
Pride,
I ain't got drinks, mate.
Conceit, courage, insolence.
Oh, so I have to do something else.
Nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously. That is Gundam Tanaka.
Okay.
I
want to see. I'm curious to see what is.
Very end. Open sesame pandemonium. I shall fill hell with true hell.
Let's give it everything we
Okay, man, let's go.
It's
Man's is talking big, right?
time!
Okay, mate. Here we go. Now what? Man's having a laugh. Holy shit, what is that? Bulls? Lions? What the fuck? What is that? Something like a stampede. Oh shit. What's gonna happen, bro? Oh shit. He left his hamsters to the side. Bro, is he trying to fucking summon himself away before he can... He trying to do some shit? He trying to do that... Like that, bro? What is he doing? Said I'm gonna teleport out of here, bro. He said I'm gonna do the RuneScape home teleport, bro. Damn. That's kind of sad, bro. Were those all his pets? Bro, why is this the saddest death I've ever seen? Damn, now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. That was not meant to be... That was not meant to be like you know... Like, I don't know what the word is. That wasn't meant to be, like, what's the word? Like, it wasn't meant to put out, like, he's a bad person. It was just meant to be, like, damn, he had to leave his hamsters behind. And now he's gone. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. He's the only one who got like a good kind of sad death. I don't know. Good death, sad death. I don't know what you would call it.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
We've spent so much time around about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer. But still, no, we feel this way. We still got to do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. No,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl out his way out of hell. I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. So if this is anything like chapter 5, right? These are the people that are gonna live with us. That's it. There's gonna be no more executions because there's no more. Oh wait, actually, there's the next trial. Because like Mukuro's trial, we got blamed. Then we ended up in chapter 6. We ended up in the garbage. So I'm interested to see what's next. Chapter 5 will be the next like big like crazy shit. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. Can't allow that.
Hey!
How long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabwalk.
Wait!
How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is he going to continue?
Now then.
After feeling down for so long, I'm finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and get some food.
Hey!
The mood shift is too fast.
Not like that.
But you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. What it means to live, right? Seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Let's go back for an hour and eat. After that, and then when we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
Then let's do our best again. Animal Crossing, there's a hamster in a cage. Yeah, I know, bro. I have a hamster. I have one in my bedroom. I have a hamster. Watch this. Well, with this, the class trial has come back to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group is definitely diminished. Despite that, even if it's just for the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Is he talking about Nagito? Why? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. This guy developed an ego after shooting himself, bro. Okay. He shot himself in the head, survived, and has got a fucking ego now. Good one. Next to that, I was able to learn the true identity of our true enemy. For everyone else too. Just too funny, I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well...
Guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would have got complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should have never be forgiven. No way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. If it cost me my life.
It's obvious.
I hope I cannot ignore this. What's he talking about?
Monokuma appears!
You saw me.
Now then.
Thank you for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's a lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
What's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well.
Wow.
I'd like to say it, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. So you do not know. Huh? Oh shit, hey! Still currently awkward. Thank you for the 25 monokumas, dude. I appreciate that, mate.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love? I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. About the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received, but isn't that weird?
Say what?
That's weird.
You don't even know?
There's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created as Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course!
Right, I just reused the stuff that former headmaster spent a lot of time making. This file even contains information about the traitor. Is that person also a former student at Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? What you're doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Are you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? When I drop to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
The point is you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up!
You're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I knew who it is, why do you think I didn't ignore it on purpose? It's like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Her existence means nothing, huh?
No!
How I feel, I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, the person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. It's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation.
Huh?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep, cock, yep.
If
that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat
right?
too. However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
No!
Because that's a big no.
Unbelievable.
I want to make everyone in your group feel despair, that includes you too. Knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepbrothers such as myself and despair exist. Oh, you're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. Your man's came through with the bits and then dropped a follow. But you meant to... Right, I thought you meant to drop a follow before the bits, not the bits and then follow. Roppa. I might say that belief reminds me of that person. He's talking about Makoto. He's talking about Makoto.
Huh?
I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone is worthless as reminds you of someone other person, they must be extremely unlucky. Is he talking about Makoto?
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Whoa.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what? You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? Can't rely on anyone on this island. I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder. I'll become true hope. I could become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. Two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Man, this is like Makoto.
Hey.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you going waiting for on this island? Just come right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. The person you're waiting for is already on this island.
Hey.
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if the person is already on the island, wouldn't that be exciting? Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. This, how many days left? How many days left? 4 days. I got down, right? 5 days. Holy shit. Should call a fake taxi driver who's a redhead MILF? Yeah, I found out I could do that, mate. I ain't trying to catch some corona right now, so they're probably not, they're not operating. Danganronpa. The UK fake taxi? Yeah, mate. To be continued. That is the end. Is that his earring? Hellhound earring. Can't believe this, mate. That is the end of chapter 4. We're now on chapter 5.